Cool, cool. Let me get over to... There you are.
Yep.
Over to Twatch.
I have a share screen up right now, so that you should be able to see what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I can see Konami.
Dun, 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 dun. Go ahead and share this with a few people. Cool. And I sent out a tweet already, so. Okay. Last time I left off, I was trying to contact Meryl.
Yeah,
Meryl.
we'd just beaten Ocelot.
Yes.
And you were like, ugh, Ocelot.
This is the one thing that this game does that none of the others do that's really helpful. You can read a mission log and it'll tell you what you did last time.
Mm-hmm.
President Baker from Foxhound member Revolver Ocelot. However, he's already given away the detonation code. The only thing that can stop the launch of the nuclear warhead is the detonation code emergency override key held by Meryl, or Metal Gear Chief Engineer Dr. Hal Emmerich. After talking to Snake, Baker also dies from a heart attack. Snake refers to the codec frequency on the back of the CD case and tries contacting Meryl. I can't do that voice for super long. Let's see. Where is... Oh. Okay, so you need to contact Meryl. Her thing's on the back of a case. I have 3 cases that all should have the same codec on it.
Pull them from a case?
Have you never done this?
I don't know how I did it when I I probably did it when I rented Twin Snakes.
Yeah, it's literally on the back of the game case. Let me go find one. And that was me dropping my controller. Let's see. So, I have both the English and Japanese versions. Both of them have things on the back. Mm-hmm. This one has it right there, kind of in the corner.
Okay.
And this one has it kind of in the middle. They both have codecs with the numbers on it and a thing under it that just says Meryl.
Meryl.
Or I assume the Japanese one says Meryl. But it's 14015.
It says Meriru.
Probably.
You know that. Don't act like you didn't learn Japanese just so you could play this game in a different way.
I mean, I could probably play it in Japanese without understanding any of it.
No, it's not him.
Yeah, no one knew.
Just exactly who
I've
are
played
you?
this game at least 6 times.
That your uncle sent all
At
alone
least.
into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need
Just
lectures.
as a heads
You're
up,
just
none
like
of
your
the
uncle,
audio
you
is
know?
coming through
How do
Discord
you know
for
my
the
uncle?
game.
We go way
Oh,
back.
darn.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Let's see.
Aha.
My
Well,
name's not important.
Could you be
Aha.
Snake? Are you
Could you
Solid
be
Snake?
Snake? Are you
That's what
Solid
some
Snake?
people call me.
The
I don't really
legendary
like to talk
Solid
like that on the
Snake?
first date.
You? Sorry about before. I
that's one of the
wasn't
few
sure if you were
action
one of the
figures I
good
do
guys.
have is one of
But I knew
Meryl.
you were.
How?
It's
I don't
your
have
eyes.
all
Is
of
it
them.
My
like,
eyes.
is it like a Play
They're
Arts
not a
one or?
soldier's
No,
eyes.
it's
They're
McFarlane's
rookie's
one.
eyes,
It's like
right?
it's like one of the ones released
Ah.
when they
Beautiful,
first came out
compassionate
with it.
eyes.
You're right on.
Oh, just what I'd
Like a
expect from the
1998
legendary Solid Snake.
action figure.
You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry. You'll
Back
land
when
back on them
dinosaurs
once you
roamed
meet me.
the earth.
The reality is no match for
So this game
Oh,
was
I
like a
don't
hit
believe
right out of
that.
the gate, right?
It was
Why
pretty
did you look so
popular, yeah.
surprised
Like
when you
it,
saw my face?
like when I
Because
lived
you
by
look just like
myself,
him.
or like
You
not
mean
by
the
myself, when I
terrorist
lived with
leader, Liquid
roommates when I was in
Snake?
college.
Yeah, you know
One
him.
of them was like
You're
an
not
army,
brothers, are
like
you?
army dude
I
that
have
was
no
on the
family.
GI
So what's the
bill,
deal then?
going to
Who
school.
knows? Why would you
And
ask
he
him?
was like,
But
we
first, I
had
want
nothing
some
in common
information.
except
You
that
were
he was
involved
a
in this
huge fan
exercise
of
from
Metal
the
Gear.
beginning. What exactly happened here?
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
hated that dude, by the way.
I was
He was
captured
the
along
I
with
worst.
remember.
Mr. Baker right after the
I
terrorist
remember.
attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right,
This is a
for the
civilian
development
base?
of Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Metal Gear.
Foxhound and the next
Colonel.
generation special forces were
Colonel,
called here for
Metal
the test
Gear.
launching of a
Colonel,
dummy nuclear
Metal.
warhead.
Metal Gear.
Why
Snake?
Foxhound?
Foxhound.
Because they're a
File.
special ops group used to handling top secret missions.
Shazam!
They figured they could help keep it all hush hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
Demo plan.
I heard it was because this was to be a final
Isn't
test before the
racist.
formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's
Didn't
what
he
I
do
heard
that like at
anyway.
a convention or something?
I mean, probably
Sounds
he's done a
kinda
lot of
fishy.
impressions.
So what do you think the
By the way, I
terrorists
of course have my
want?
little snake here.
Sorry,
Of course.
I'm not sure.
You gotta have a buddy when
I
you go
was
into
captured
battle,
with President Baker.
That's why
right
this is a
after the
multiplayer
revolt
game.
started.
right?
Oh yeah.
Like,
That's
Yeah.
when he gave you the detonation code.
got
on
my
the
controller.
keys,
There
right?
is.
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the
Um,
guards.
Well, women
Um,
have more hiding
It
places.
says I
than
might be
men.
skipping
Anyway,
frames.
you met Baker, huh? How's he holding
I
up?
got that
He's dead.
too. So okay, so I
What?
set up Mega Man
Heart
Legends, and
attack.
it's okay.
Same as the DARPA
Like it's
chief.
not
The chief
perfect,
died
but
from a heart
it is
attack
what it
too?
is.
Yeah.
But then it reminded
Was
me
either of them sick or
um,
anything?
No.
of the fact
not
that I
I
used to
heard
play it
of.
on like my
Well, I
phone,
don't
and then I
believe in
remembered. Oh
coincidences.
wait, I also
Something
played
funny's
other
going on.
emulators from PSP games on my phone. So
Sounds
now I've
like it,
downloaded
but I have no idea what.
PPSSPP
Me
and
neither.
Kingdom Hearts
Yet.
Birth by Sleep and
You know the person who designed Metal
Games
Gear?
you both
Crisis Core.
You mean
thing you
Dr.
both
Emmerich?
legally own,
Yes.
of course.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, well, yes,
Probably.
actually, I do own
He should
both
be in the
Birth by
research
Sleep
lab
and
in the
Crisis Core. I
second
think I
floor
actually have Birth
basement
by
of the
Sleep in
nuclear
its original
warhead storage building
case,
to the north.
which does not seem to be the
Second
case for
floor
Crisis
basement.
Core.
Yeah, that's where his lab is.
Yes, I have
I
them
think they're
like,
forcing him to
literally,
work on
like,
the nuclear
like
launching
10
program.
feet from me.
So
Awesome.
they'll need him alive until
My other
that's done
PSP
anyway.
games and my
Then we better do
UMD
something
of
before
Advent
he
Children.
finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time,
greatest
I need to
commercial
ask him how
ever
to
made.
destroy Metal Gear.
What?
Plan to take
Advent
that
Children?
thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
I almost,
It is.
I almost bought you, like
What's the
way,
best
way
way
back
to
in the
get
day.
to
I
know
almost
when the
bought you
doctor's
the
being
special
held?
edition of
There's
Advent
a
Children that
cargo
came
door
with a
on the
copy
first
of the
floor this
script.
building that leads to the
Oh
north.
my God!
What's the
Thank
security
God you
level of the door
didn't.
then?
5. But it's okay.
Such
I've
a
got level
loser
5
back then.
card.
Well, I've got to
And,
go save
you know,
the doctor. You should go.
I'm,
I'm
I'm
going
not
with
now.
you.
Way
No
better.
way.
Yeah, you're
still
totally
too
not losing
green.
now.
I want you to hide
I
somewhere.
agree. See?
I'm
Though
not-
I will say
Oh, yes, you
that
are.
that copy of Advent Children probably sells for a
Pause
lot
for just 1
nowadays.
second in front of
Yeah,
your enemy
it
and it's all
probably is
over.
like pretty
Good luck
pretty high
doesn't
price
last
at this
forever.
point. I've actually
I don't know
because
what
I was looking into
happened. I
Crisis
just
Core, I started
couldn't pull
looking
the
to the other
trigger right
games,
away.
and there
I
were
never
a
had any
lot of
problems
freaking
training.
games made for Final
When I
Fantasy
thought
VII.
about my bullets tearing
Yeah,
out those
it
silver
turns out-
bodies, I
Cerberus?
hesitated.
I do
Shooting
remember
at
Dirge
targets and
Cerberus.
shooting at living,
There was a
breathing
cell
people are
phone
different.
like
Ever since I was a
special
little
mission
girl,
for Dirge of
I
Cerberus.
always dreamed about being
It was
a
like the
soldier.
full-on game.
Every day of my life,
like a
I trained my
special
mind and
chapter of
body
it.
for the one day
It's gone
I
now.
could
Obviously, you
finally
can't play it
see
anymore.
some real
Which there's
action.
another. There is actually a Metal
So
Gear
what
game that
now?
you cannot play at
You
all.
wanna quit?
Actually,
What
there's
is it?
several.
Can't quit.
There's
Can't allow myself to quit
Metal
now.
Gear Solid 4.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels
I think it's
sick
called
the
Metal Gear
first time
Solid
they
4
kill
iPhone.
someone. Unfortunately,
It's something like that. It's
killing
like
is
it's
one
a
of those things that gets
it's
easier
basically
the more you do
a
it.
like
In a
shooting
war,
gallery
all
game where
mankind's
like
worst
all the
emotions,
enemies are like
worst traits come
JPEGs
out.
that move
It's
around.
easy to
Oh my
forget what
God.
sin is in the middle of a battle.
There's Metal Gear
But this
Social,
isn't a
which
war.
is like a
It's a
card
terrorist
trading
action.
game on
You're just
phones.
a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your
Metal Gear
bloodstream's
Online
starting to
1
thin
and
out.
2 are
Just
both
take it
gone.
easy.
But I learned
Metal
all
Gear
about
Online
combat
2
by the
one
Academy.
pisses me off because
We'll talk about it
I have
later.
paid content for
now,
that I
just
now
think
can no
about
longer
keeping
use.
yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think
digital
about that
age,
other
brother.
stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Apparently there is a
Let me try
way
to
to
say
like
this
get
another
back
way.
into it. Like there's people
Stay
that
the
have
hell out
modded
of my
servers that
way.
you can.
Oh yeah, sure.
You're
And
a
I
rich
actually,
bastard,
Officially
just
defunct.
like my
yeah,
uncle said.
I actually liked Metal
I
Gear
told you,
Online
the
2.
real
That's the
me
one that
is
came
no
with
match for the
Metal Gear
legend.
Solid 4.
Looks like
Because
you're
Metal Gear
right.
Online 1 is Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay, Snake.
Metal Gear Online
I'll be a
2
good
is Metal Gear
We'll
Solid
link up
4, and
after I
then Metal
grab
Gear
the
Online
doctor.
3
Then
is
we'll
Metal
take
Gear
care of
Solid
the
5.
detonation code
That one
override.
still exists, it's just
Gotcha.
not fun to
But
play.
listen, I know this area better than you.
Gotcha.
Call me if you have any
But you
questions.
know what we need to get you
Be
so that you can
careful,
play it?
okay?
What?
The American
After I open up
NES
the
version
cargo
of Metal
door,
Gear.
I'll contact you.
The,
The really bad one.
Metal Gear Solid 3 has the MSX version in the disc.
Yeah, well, we need to get you the bad one, the NES American version.
Come on, Meryl, open the door.
The one that was basically like, they just
Yeah.
like completely made a different game.
Snake, don't be so impatient. Settle down. I need a little more time to get the cargo door open.
By the way, she basically
call you
said
when I
like
get
she
the
was,
door
she was a little
open.
girl,
Just
always
wait
wanted to be
a
a
little,
soldier, blah
okay?
blah blah, go to the next thing and find a Otacon. That's basically what the whole cutscene was. Do I have the... Ah, damn it, I don't
When
know.
I was young, I totally wanted to kill people.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
that's kind of the whole aspect. That's like what Metal Gear Solid 4 is like.
Just like her uncle, wink wink,
War
wanted her
Viking
to do.
culture. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's go down. Is that guy over there? Okay, cool. Okay, so over here should be my thermals. Oh shit! I looked up there, there wasn't a guy there!
They're coming for you.
Oh shit, I don't have my box either. Fashion,
Just hide inside that computer.
mine detector.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks.
Where I can see ya. Careful. Shit, that means it's not in this room. Fuck. Sorry, I gotta get my hands dirty. Okay, so where's the thermal levels?
I don't know.
I thought it was in this room, but I might be wrong.
So the yellow cones of vision are for security cameras, right?
Yeah.
Certain errors and others.
Shoo. God. I don't have this pressure on it. Fuck it out.
I don't know. It was probably just my age showing, but I really like old school first generation games. Particularly the dither shooting on them.
Yeah.
It's just great. Just love that stuff. We haven't had really any of that since the PSP.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Snake.
Man, I wish this game controlled a lot better than it did.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have to call her again?
Are you using
Who are
the
you?
analog or are you using
I was
the
really
D-pad?
impressed
I'm using the
with way you
D-pad
busted
right now.
yourself.
Okay. Yeah, like the leaning into the wall stuff is basically impossible on the analogs.
Okay. Legendary Solid Snake. Blah blah blah. How? It's your eyes. My eyes, not soldier's eyes. Sweeping off my feet? I don't believe it. Because of you, Liquid Snake. My brother, no family. Beginning, Preston Baker. Okay, disposal facility. Nothing. It's owned by Armstead. Development of Metal Gear. Foxhound. Special soldiers. President Baker. Man, he's dead. What? Heart attack. DARPA chief. Sounds like that. Metal Gear. Dr. Emmerich. Technical floor basement. You're right. Override. Yourself, Snake? Doctor. Doctor. I'm not green. Yes, you are. Good luck. Happened. Targets. When I was a little girl. Meryl. Terrorism. Blah, blah, blah. Stay the hell away. That's what your uncle said. Haha, real funny. They laugh. Okay, Snake, I'll be a good girl. I'll open up the door. Okay.
I think you just invented a new offshoot of speedrunning. It's a perfectly normal playthrough, except when there's dialogue.
I thought Triangle skipped everything, but apparently not.
Then you have to do a frame-perfect read-through.
Cardboard box, chef. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So, if I go over here, scope. Okay, I didn't see him because he was over there. There's a guy right there.
So did you... Gesundheit.
Thank you.
So did you see, apparently one of the demos that was created when they first did the Game Boy Advance is they made the opening room for this game.
Huh.
Yeah, like it didn't have any, like, characters or anything in it, it was just the models of, like, the room. Just to prove that
Snake, I
Gesundheit,
unlocked the car
that it
door
was
for
technically
you.
capable
Thanks.
of,
Where are
like,
you?
3D
Where?
gameplay.
But yeah,
Which apparently Nintendo was... Which Nintendo was very against, apparently. They wanted it to be a predominantly 2D platform.
Have you ever played the Tony Hawk games on GBA?
Yes, I did. It was
They're
one of the
like
first
actually,
games I played on.
yeah, they're very competently done.
Yeah, they were very fun. There were a couple of interesting like FPSs on it actually. There's that guy that has that YouTube channel Mini Me,
Yeah.
and he looks at them, and I remember being on his channel being like, I played some of these games. Most of them were terrible, but there were a couple that were actually like really well done. And there was that an Asterix and Obelix like wizard game. It was like a fully 3D world, and then Driver 3.
Yeah. I've never played Driver 3.
I played the GBA version. That's it. It's nothing really to write home about. I hear that Driver San Francisco is like a must play for like weird, oddly good games.
Hmm.
Oh god, he got you.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna run this one out. He has a weird, like, schedule of walking around. That guy down below is, of course, watching me. Camera's watching me. And then, I just go over here.
And there's a guy right down there, so just be careful.
Oh shit, the door closed. Yeah, there's a guy down here, isn't there? Oh shit, I can go in this room.
Aha! Can't you crawl under the tank as well?
Probably. Man, it has been at least probably 5 to 7 years since I last played
Holy
this.
crap, he just ran through the door.
Yeah. Okay, so level 2 card. Which means I have to do this again.
Do you think you'll ever be good enough to do like a proper speed run of this game?
If I was focused on it, maybe. But I've never been very good at speedruns because I get too nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the game I would probably speedrun is probably like Spyro. Like, I'm pretty decent at Spyro.
Yeah, you play those like constantly too.
Well, I've 100%ed the originals twice, and then I just finished the Reignited trilogy too. God, shut the fuck up. Okay.
It wouldn't be Kojima unless you were holding down the skip button for 5 minutes.
It doesn't even have like a dedicated skip button. I just have to press fucking... Okay. Alright, there's a guy right here.
So I was playing Crisis Core on the emulator to test it,
Yeah.
and like I was in college when that came out. It was like 2008, I think.
Yeah.
It was the later part of the PSP's life cycle. And I'd forgotten that was kind of like right in the middle of Square Enix's like super high, you know?
Yeah.
Everything. You can't skip. You cannot skip anything in that game.
Huh.
Like even if you press pause, all it says is pause. There's no skip cutscene button. I need to play through it to see if it's like on the original Kingdom Hearts, where you only get the option to skip the scene after you've already beaten the game once. which I may be remembering wrong. That may not have been the case in the original Kingdom Hearts, but I seem to remember that being a problem. That's the series I need to play on this site.
Kingdom Hearts is
Snake, I unlocked
quite
the cargo door
a
for you.
series.
Thanks. Where are you?
Dude, it is a very weird series for me to be as enamored with as I am, because on the one hand, I'm always here for it. I'll always be a butt in the seat. On the other hand, I fucking hate that series so much.
Dude,
Oh god.
like I said, I gave up on 3. Like, I respect it, like, a ton, but, like, it's just...
I remember so little about what happened in 3. Like, I'm gonna have to replay through it again, just to sort of refresh myself. And I still have to decide whether or not I'm even buying the DLC.
Yeah.
Because I've heard that it's mostly just like a boss rush, but there is some story in it.
Huh.
Snake, that's bad for your health, man. Come on.
Yeah, but since I don't have the fucking thermal goggles, it's the only way to get through here. Now, I'm just gonna go out here. There's not gonna be anything wrong. And I'm
Yep,
not
you're not gonna get shot by anybody.
Or I'm not gonna get shot by anything. Like, I'm totally not gonna get shot by a tank.
No, that'd be dumb.
Oh shit, I didn't grab a ration. Maybe if I go
You
over
about
here.
to die?
If I crawl over here.
Maybe if I slither over this way.
Is that a ration?
Like a serpent of some kind.
Got a claymore. Alrighty.
Yeah, eat that. Hey, tons of iron.
This is Raven's territory.
He opens up the hatch and just like a flock of birds just flies out.
I mean, it wouldn't be far off.
The best thing would be if afterwards the tank just didn't move, and you just like cautiously approach it, and then you realized, oh, they were piloting it. What, how?
That's right. You belong on the ground.
Chuck Farley.
You should crawl on the ground like the
I'm glad he
snake
went with
you
Vulcan
are.
Raven. That's a much better name.
Do you think that the names underneath are their real names?
I like to dream.
I mean, that's...
I mean, Snake's real name is David, so.
yeah. Has nothing to do with the fact that he's played by David Hayter, though.
I know. We all learned exactly what Hideo Kojima thinks of David Hayter.
Yeah, we did. Okay. What the fuck are you, tank? Fuck. Okay. Hey, Raven, gonna need you to tone it down a little bit.
I mean, it would make sense that that Venom Snake was just Kiefer Sutherland during the 80s when he was offset from the Lost Boys.
Okay. I need to remember how to fucking do this. No, fuck, I'm just gonna call somebody. Master Miller, how do you deal with this? No response. Fantastic.
I recommend you call a bird hunter.
Snake, look out for that tank's main gun.
No shit.
Pulverize you. There should be some way. Ask Nastasia. She knows
Snake,
everything
that
there is to
long
know about
tunnel
weapon
thing.
systems.
That's where the projectiles come out.
She has one full-
Avoid it. Wow, thanks for that. Thanks, Colonel. I'll keep that in mind.
Now I'm going to talk to one of the most ignored characters in this entire series.
Okay. Is it Raiden? It is Raiden. Look at that.
A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
Nastasia Romanenko.
Nuclear specialist at
she's only ever in this game, and then she's mentioned once in MGS2.
I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive.
That's of course if you're not counting like
knowledge
characters
of
from the original
They
Metal
asked
Gear,
me
Metal Gear
to
2.
Of course,
participate in this
which,
operation as
as
a
we all know,
supervisor
don't count.
from the nuclear emergency
Which, by the way, I'm
search
not
team.
playing those. I suck at those games.
We must
Dude, I
not
have
allow
tried to
terrorists
play
get their
like
hands
those
on
games
nuclear
through,
weapons
you know,
of
the
any
HD
kind.
collection that I have on
I hope I can help.
Vita. It's not happening. It's,
Yeah.
it's just that back then. That's all that a game was. It was if you knew what you were doing, it was a 6-hour game. So of course, it was mostly just about spending the hours trying to figure out how it worked.
Yeah. Okay, Sasha, I have a tank.
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics.
The main gun, 3,000 meters. Fuse strike. Oh, I just have to use track grenades. Fucking. God, it's been so long since I played this. I forget everything.
I was really hoping that she would go through that long spiel, and at the end, it was just remember to avoid the tank's main gun.
Thanks
It
for
would've
nothing,
been great.
Nastasha Romanenko. I'm never calling you again.
This is why nobody mentions you.
By the way, the only mention of her in MGS2 is apparently after this was done, she wrote a book about the Shadow Moses incident. And that's the only mention of her ever. Apparently, if you
answer that call,
what's up? Oh
You're
no,
gonna
no,
answer
I
that
don't need to answer that call. That's just
if it's somebody important.
that's just Deep Throat telling me that there's claymores here.
What if it's the pizza?
I don't like pizza.
What? Snake, I don't know if you're right for this mission. This is a mission for Americans. This is
I
a
live in
patriotic mission.
I live in Alaska. It's basically Canada.
See, this is why you always hire outside the department.
With that, and I attach grenades. Now he shouldn't be able to see me. I knew where the fuck he was. There he is. And now I'm too close for his big gun to hit.
But look out for the little gun! And the giant tire treads.
Yeah, the tire treads will kind of get you.
Snake, make sure to avoid the tank's entire body. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, there we go. Boom. Got it. Don't run over me.
Get it!
He ran over me. Also, I missed.
He sure did.
Fuck me.
Good, I have 20 bucks on that tank.
He's about to shoot me.
So are you trying to, like, can you climb up on that tank?
No. You just have to throw grenades on top of it and hope that it hits.
Oh, wait. Oh, God.
It's a little easier in Twin Snakes because you can go first person shoot. You cannot do
Yeah.
first person shooting in this game.
Yeah. It was still hell.
Yeah, no, it's this.
But yes, you are correct.
It gets up, laughs at you, then gets back in. Thanks for that.
I'm not even a real raven.
And I die. And of course he got up again and laughed at me again.
And a bunch of ravens just come in from the sides and scatter, leaving your picked clean skeleton.
Okay, here's what happens if I answer.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
I don't have a mine
Who
detector.
are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
I've said too
You're not
much.
using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, There's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
No shit.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Of your fans.
I told you I'm deep throat, man. What's the point of code names if you ask me who I am?
Okay. So another way that you can deal with the tank, kind of. Though I don't remember. Again, don't remember if it's this game or fucking Twin Snakes. You should be able to put claymore mines down, and it should be able to run over them, and it stops it.
Well, here's hoping. I mean, that's what they were invented for. So.
Okay.
Of course, knowing Hideo Kojima, he might just think that they just shoot claymores out in all directions. Giant flaming swords of justice.
Okay. 2 claymores down. Throw a shaft grenade. Let's get this cutscene over with.
This cutscene starts and you just see like a chaff grenade just sail in from off screen.
At least it's going to be easier going into like MGS2, because in that game you can first person shoot, and that just makes it like 10 times better to play. Like, get onto him.
Well, yeah, that did nothing.
Yeah, no, you can't just like get it on the tank. It has to
Can
be.
you go prone and end up underneath the tank?
I mean, probably, but if it turns around and the treads touch you, it hurts. And as you can see, it's constantly turning, so it's basically preventing you from doing that.
Always twirling, twirling towards the future.
How did that hit me? Go ahead, throw away your votes. Okay, fuck me, goddamn. Okay, that one should hit him.
It's up there. Ah, well, hey, that was really good, though.
Yeah, if I get two good grenades, I can kill.
Man, games were different back then.
Yeah, you're not meant to win them.
Can you imagine a AAA game doing that these days?
I don't
Was
see.
Konami a AAA company back then? Did AAA companies really exist at this point in time?
Oh yeah, well, Nintendo for one.
Games are so much cheaper to make at the point.
Activision, Acclaim, Konami.
Yeah, I mean, well, the companies that are AAA companies now, which I don't know if you can count Konami in that anymore, but it definitely existed then. But like the concept, I mean, the PS2 was sort of the last big gasp of like the AA game being king.
I mean, they had Madden games on like the Nintendo.
That is true.
And Claymores did nothing, so I'm gonna avoid them for now.
Yeah.
Let's pick them up so they don't explode in my face. Rations on. Shaft grenades on. Run into this cutscene. Come on. Okay. Okay, where are we?
The annoying thing is just how it shoots you.
Okay, there's one good grenade.
That was very, very good. Here, come on. Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Okay,
See how you like
there we
that?
go.
Good, good.
It's
good.
right
Nicely
next to
done.
it. Oh, he was blinking.
Oh man,
Okay, okay, so if I get this one...
great shot.
Yeah, it was. And now the fucking cannon's about to hit me. Hi, I know you can see me. Please don't. Okay, that one might be good. Okay,
That was not bad.
okay, this one's got it. There we go. Fucking
Yes. Got him.
Thank you for the tip in the chat.
You're welcome. Anything to help, bro. Oh no, here he's coming at me with his.
So the cutscene in Twin Snakes is the dude flies out of the tank after I throw a grenade through the main gun.
Mm-hmm.
And then he starts running at me on fire, and I punch him in the face.
We'll play with him a little longer.
Cool. Cool. I need to get Twin Snakes and play it again. I never finished it.
I have it here.
He is
You
just
should,
as
yeah,
you
yeah.
said.
When this is all over, you should come over
In
and play it.
battle,
Yeah.
he
I have my
is
GameCube.
As if possessed by a demon.
And I can stream
Much
GameCube.
like I would
Sure, I could actually,
Yeah.
I could actually stream my PS2 if I wanted to. I'd rather do the HD versions of games.
So, General
Right.
Ivan,
Huh?
I hear he took your hand as well as
We can make an exception for the game since Twin Snakes doesn't exist.
in the language of
HD
the sea
version.
people.
Yeah.
Legally.
Snake.
I mean, Dolphin does some pretty good HD rendering of.
Dolphin does great HD rendering. I need to get that on here eventually. Yeah.
And there
Some Metroid Prime.
is like a weird hack you can do with some games of using like a VR version of Dolphin to play like VR
Yeah.
hacks of games.
The raven
Yeah, a
on
lot
my
of people have
head.
ban doing that actually. That's a lot of people have been doing that with Metroid Prime. Some people have been doing that with it wasn't Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild has a different emulator. I don't know what it's called. For the Wii U.
Yeah.
But like some of the different FPS on there, like the GoldenEye remake, they did that. A lot of like the FPS from Wii, like the what are they, the Call of Duty games and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so in this upcoming room, I cannot use guns. So any enemies in here, I can't shoot.
Here's one. He's coming. Oh, he coming. There he is. Alright. While you're still out of the room, shoot his feet.
If it was Twin Snakes, I could do that.
Yep.
I could kill him by shooting his feet. And here's the call telling me I can't use weapons.
And then he'd say, oh my bones burst.
You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be
So
able to.
do you think there's a
What?
movie
What are you
that you
talking
know
about?
so well
Have you
that you
forgotten?
could like
That's where they
quote
keep
it
the
and like
nuclear
quote every
warheads.
moment in
Don't you
it
see
without
them?
looking at it?
I used to do that with the movie Shrek on the way
Yes,
home
they're
from
all
school for my
dismantled
friends.
warheads.
Couldn't do it now,
Leave them here.
but I could
Like
back
President
then.
Baker said.
Yes. Dude, there was a weird like
They're
month
working on a limited
when I was
budget.
in
They try to put on a pretty
middle
face for
school.
the media,
It was
but
right
this is the
after
grim
like
reality of it. Nastasha knows lots
it was
more
right around the
about
time
it
that
than I do.
DVDs were becoming really big.
Yeah.
We had the Shrek
Frequency is
DVD.
141.52.
I knew Shrek in English like backwards and
All
forwards.
of the warheads
just
in those
'cause it was,
boxes have had their
you know, it was an easy
detonation
thing
mechanisms
to
removed,
throw
so there's
on.
no fear of
Yeah.
them
And so
exploding.
I
But if the
also would
warheads are
quite
broken,
commonly
there might be
watch it
plutonium, and
in
that would be a
Spanish and in
serious
French.
problem.
Nice.
because I had it memorized.
Never use your weapon on that floor.
The bit with the donkey singing in Spanish is much funnier because the dude cannot sing.
Good, good. These things that I'm punching is why I can't use weapons here.
That probably also used to be the case with The Fifth Element, which is still to this day my favorite movie, but I had a period for like a week where I watched it literally non-stop. Just in my room. I don't know why, but I would watch it, rewind the tape, watch it again. It was a blast.
Nice. So you've seen the video of Sungwon doing Peter Pan, right?
No.
He's apparently watched Peter Pan so many times, he's able to not only quote it, but like say every scene, every moment that's happening, everything in it.
Wow.
And it's a really good video because it's like, it's scary because he'll be like, he'll say a line and it's like, okay, this is when he taps the water, this is when he goes da 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 across the water, and like naming like sound effects. Oh shit.
And is he doing this like while the video's playing within his line of sight, or is he just doing this from memory?
He's doing it from memory. The video is playing, but out of his sight.
Wow. That's nuts. Do you have a movie like that?
I wish my memory was that good.
Maybe the Warriors.
Like, that's probably the closest.
We need to sit down and watch that. Oh, here's what we should do for a stream. We'll watch that movie and then we'll play the game.
Yeah. I don't like the game very much, though.
It's because it's not a good game.
Like, it's apparently supposed to be a pretty good game. Like, I tried it for a little bit, and I just couldn't get into it.
I did not enjoy what I played of it. I have not heard of anyone who's had a good experience with it, but, you know, it's not really a hot conversation topic, so it may just be the people I've been talking to.
Okay.
I do remember it did not review well, but that, you know, is not always a indicator of quality.
Okay, let's see. Is there anything in here? Of course not. But probably should not get caught. Probably be helpful. Where are you going, you weird man? Okay. Is there anything under here?
What was that noise?
Nothing. That noise was nothing.
Oh, that was just one of those noises. You know.
Those noises that you hear every once in a while, you know, the sound of feet on grate.
You just hear, what was that noise? That noise was nothing. Oh, thank you.
Okay, so in Metal Gear 2, and this is part of the reason why I will never play that fucking game. In Metal Gear 2, one of the puzzles is to get inside.
The owl puzzle.
One of the
owl
puzzles.
puzzle, right?
The what?
The owl puzzle.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
To get into a fucking facility, you need to convince the fucking person that it's nighttime by hatching a goddamn owl.
Like, can we just get that scene in a remake, please? Just full shot of a guard, perfectly able to see, looking at stuff around him, just going around. Then off screen you just hear, woohoo, woohoo. And he's like, well, guess the sun's gone down. Goes inside. All will be forgiven, Konami. Just give us the scene.
Oh, do you know how to solve the puzzle of getting past the poison on the floor?
No.
Sorry, the acid on the floor.
No.
Well,
That'd be
you
a
see-
terrible place to put it, though.
Well, you see, acid is harmful. It's a harmful chemical.
Yes.
You get rid of acid by putting something that'll neutralize it.
A basic, yes.
And as you know, chocolate has that chemical in it.
Oh my god.
So you have to drop chocolate onto the acid to get it.
That's terrible.
All right.
I mean, you might as well just go like one step further down the absurdity and say we're just going to put some bases from like a baseball field down.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then it would work.
Oh shit! I'm about to get caught.
That's beautiful.
Okay, so I think over here is Meryl.
Is this is this where you fight
Psycho Mantis
Ninja?
is in the next
Cyborg?
room. Fight who?
Is this where you fight the cyborg ninja?
No, that's on the next floor. But the room up from here is where I fight Psycho Mantis.
Aha.
Okay, so I have to find Meryl. I believe she's this person. Because I just got caught by her, but I'm not
You
going.
just saw him.
But I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
going into
So
alert
that's her?
mode. Oh wait, nope, it is not her.
Well. Okay, so
Are you okay?
Kojima, if you subscribe to the side missions in Ground Zeroes, Kojima is canon within the universe of Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, he's actually
And
in
his
Peace Walker.
picture-
He's in Peace Walker first.
Ah, that's right, as a recruitable.
Yep.
And he also it worked in this office. Because one of the pictures that laughs during the Psycho Mantis boss fight is of him.
In Twin Snakes.
Oh, is that in the remake?
Yes.
Damn it. Oh.
Because one of the other pictures is the head of Silicon Knights.
Oh.
Which is the company that made Twin Snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... just need to avoid this
Developed
dude.
it basically from the ground up with like a new engine and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, they
To be
did.
fair, it would have needed. I wonder what you could do with this engine if you like stretch it to its limits. That would be a cool show to see, I think, where they take like older game engines or game engines built specifically for an edge game, and then try to see what other kind of genres they can get out of it. It would be very difficult back in this day. Most game engines were built specifically for the game.
Yeah.
For like duct tape and everything.
Pretty much,
Wires.
yeah. I would like to know how to make a game in this engine, because like I talked to you a little while ago about a game that I wanted to make, and I wanted the style to be in the stretched pixel like PlayStation style.
Yeah.
So if we go over here,
I mean, you could do it. The fun part would be the level layouts. Because they did it just apparently by playing with Legos.
yeah,
Kojima got in trouble with his wife because their son kept telling his wife, Dad just plays with Legos all day.
yeah, but that also just sounds like something Kojima would just do.
Yeah. I don't for a second believe that's true. That's the kind of lie that you say about your...
No, I mean
That's fun.
Kojima would just sit around and play with Legos all day. That sounds like something he would do.
True.
Yeah, consider in the bio in Peace Walker, his description says, "I'm a man made up of 70% movies. It's up to you what to do with the other 30%." The dude just sits and watches movies all day,
Yep.
and that's why he knows who the fuck Norman Reedus is. Okay, so I now have the Nikita missile.
Nikita.
So with that, I should be able to go down here, because Nikita missiles are remote controlled missiles.
Woohoo!
Now time for the next annoying part of this game. I stand
The
here.
what part of this game?
Annoying part.
Ah.
Because this room is full of deadly gas.
Aha.
Also an electrified floor, which means I can't walk on it. So I need to shoot a missile down the hallway into the next hallway to that generator that's showing now, and blow it up so I can turn off the electrified floor. Because that's just how it goes.
Imagine this is very difficult to control with a D-pad.
Watch out. That place is filled with gas.
Yes.
Also, the floor
I might actually turn on the
First, destroy
analog
the
stick for
high
this.
voltage switch. It's the switchboard on
Might
the
not be a
northwest.
bad idea.
How?
I mean,
Reach it.
it won't have like pitch and yaw and the, what is it, strength or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
I don't think this. I don't
But
think.
still.
I don't think the PS3 had that for older games. Let's
Yeah.
see. Controller settings, digital mode, analog mode. Okay, cool. Now I have it. Alrighty. I also have to do it before I die of poisonous gas.
That is usually the best time to do things.
So annoying.
Oh, thank God! It at least gives you a top-down view.
Also, there's cameras with turrets on them, and if they see the missile, they'll shoot at it.
Damn it!
I was almost there. See, it gives you a top-down angle, but like it scrolls to like the bottom of the fucking screen, so I can't see.
Yeah.
And I hit a computer.
And the computer is still to
Yeah,
cathode ray tube monitors, man.
dude, like they weighed 5,000 pounds, but they would never break. I tried.
Yep.
I hit one with a fucking hammer once.
Wow. Were you mad at it, or was it just old and you were like...
It was old and I wanted to break it. And boom. There we
You did it! You blew it!
go. Up.
There you go.
Okay. Get some air and go. So in one of these rooms should be a ration. And also,
So now you just need to turn off the gas?
you can't turn off the gas. There's no way you do it.
Oh, so you just need to run through this room.
Yes. But in one of these rooms should be a gas mask.
Hey, hey!
Which means I need to now leave, get my air back, and then put on the gas mask. But you also can't hold the card and the gas mask at the same time. So I can't open doors while I'm wearing the gas mask.
Speaking of gas masks, how far are you in Half-Life Alex?
I am at... God, where did I leave off? I was in the middle of, like, the search and rescue part. I got Eli back, and now I'm entering the North Star Hotel. I just entered
Okay.
it.
So you've still got a ways to go. If you find a gas mask, hold on to it.
Yes, gas mask and helmets.
Cool. The helmets will protect you from, like, the ceiling grabbers, and the gas mask will help for an upcoming bit.
Yeah.
Chapter 7.
Yeah, I kind of figured something like that.
I was very disappointed to learn that you can't wear a head crab on your head.
What, to like get past like guards or something?
No, just for fun. It seems like a funny thing to do. I mean, they could, build it so it actually does something, but I thought it'd be funny. But you can't.
And yeah, apparently I have heard that there's a thing in like the after the credits for Half-Life 3.
So, open spoilers. Yes. There, at the very least, while it is not a confirmation, there is at the very least the hint of a continuation past the end of episode 2.
Okay. So it might be Half-Life 2 episode 3, then Half-Life 3, maybe.
Well, I think they're indicating that the way that it was done seems to me to indicate that they might very well be working on a Half-Life 3, and if they are, they might very well be doing it in the style of Half-Life Alex. Or doing it compatible with that.
Also, here's an entire hallway of dead people.
It looks
So
like
they
were
really just
cut
like
by
redid
some
this
type
in
of blade.
Metal Gear Solid 2, huh?
Yeah,
For Vamp's scene.
kinda, yeah. The whole point of Metal Gear Solid 2 is that it's supposed to be a recreation of the Shadow Moses incident. And Metal Gear Solid itself is pretty much a remake of Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake. Even down to you having a female soldier that helps you out throughout the game,
Oh.
named Holly.
Oh, we should play, It's Police Nuts. We should stream that.
I've never played Police Knots.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's hard to get a hold of it. I found that copy while we were at PAX. Was it PAX? No, it was was at a con. You weren't with us.
Yeah, it was at Anime Fest, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Because I only got like a 1-day pass there, and you guys had a
They also
weekend
had
pass.
They also had Ghost Babel
Yeah.
there. They were expensive, dude. They were like each like 100, at least 100.
Hey, it's Hal.
Uh-oh.
And he pissed himself.
That's okay, buddy.
Stealth
We all
camouflage.
get wrapped up in our
Who
work.
are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
I always liked his helmet.
Snake.
Yeah, it's cool.
You're that ninja.
It'd be nice to have like a functioning version of it.
Someone made one.
Yeah,
are
there was like that that gif on Inventory.
I mean, probably. It's probably on like Reddit or something. George
Yeah.
Bird.
I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will
Sorry.
battle to the death.
Do you remember what his actual name is?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want
No, I mean he's from Fox Die, isn't he? Or from Foxhound.
What's with these?
But no, I
Kind
don't
of.
remember his actual name.
It's like one of
His
my
name,
Japanese
well,
animes.
his code name is Gray Fox,
from another world
That's
to do battle.
but his real name is Frankie Yeager.
What is it? Revenge?
Frank Yeager.
And do you know why he's called Frank Yeager?
Fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite.
Close. Because he killed French people a lot.
Or you will kill me.
So he was a Jaeger of France.
It makes no difference.
Wow. That's that's just straight up weird.
Watch from inside.
And they have a similar explanation for why Ocelot is called Shalashaska in MGS5. I cannot remember it because it's very complicated.
Make me feel alive.
Like, it takes a 3-minute, like, cassette tape to explain why he's called fucking Shalashaska Ocelot.
That's good, Snake.
Very weird in MGS5. He's like so unlike how he typically is.
Yeah,
Very odd.
just look up Shalashaska and it'll probably pop up with, like, in his etymology or something.
Yeah, well, there was like a one-line snippet, but it was just like, yeah, he was a sadist. So they made it like, no, that's
So that's kind of it, but that's only for, like, part of it.
yeah. So I'm going through his bio.
So basically this is like a fist fight, but if you pull out a gun, he pulls out a sword. It's a really annoying fist fight because he can flip. He can do that. I cannot.
During the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, Ocelot served as the Blues chief interrogator in the region, a position he took to hide his real objective of keeping Big Boss safe while he was in a coma in Psycho. It was during the war in Afghanistan that Ocelot became feared among the Mujahideen as a sadist, for which they named him Shalashaska.
There's more to it than just that. That's like the simplified version. It's like Shalaska is like, it's like one version, it's like one part of the name, but then he's also like very well known for his torture device, and that's another part of the name, and it's real stupid.
There's police novels.
Yes, there is a police knock poster in here, and in the GameCube version, it is a Zone of the Enders poster.
Yep.
Okay, so now he turns invisible and disappears. Does that.
Apparently, Shalashaska is a Russian slang word for prison.
Yes, he was like a prison person that tortured people. This is part super annoying. Okay, well that didn't work. Try SOCOM maybe.
Hurry up and catch me.
Okay, do I have to punch him then?
Maybe.
He's over here somewhere. Damn it! Damn you, ninja!
Ah! You cannot see me. I am ninja! Awkward hug. It's okay, bro. You don't have to feel invisible, bro.
See, we're a group of about visibility, especially of the underprivileged. Even though
we want to make invisibility a visible part of the trauma spectrum.
and even though I'm white and middle class, I actually know a lot about the oppressed.
Because, you know, I have so many friends that are invisible.
Yeah, Snake, hurt me more.
Alright, whatever does it for you, man.
In Twin Snakes, the person who plays the cyborg ninja, is played by Wacko.
Yeah, Rob Paulson, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
More. In this, it's played by the person who also plays the DARPA chief, I believe.
Get him.
Which is funny because the dude still plays like the DARPA chief in Twin Snakes, just not the cyborg ninja.
He probably only had so much time.
I mean
Was
that.
it Greg Eagles, or is that the Colonel?
Colonel is Paul Iger.
Okay, so it should be Greg Eagles.
Yeah.
The field of battle. The clashing of
Insane.
you.
Gonna punch me?
Snake.
Alright, now come over to me, teleport. Alright, should be only one more. Hurt me more! Hurt me more!
Yeah, that's Greg Eagles.
Yep,
The Grim Reaper from the Grim Adventures of Grim.
nice. No Jamaican accent in this one. Okay, so I need to wait for him to not have.
He does accents a fair amount, though. He's Aku Aku in the Black Wonder.
There are a few little things in this one. Yeah. Okay, finally. At least I did this one in one try. Unlike every other boss I've had so far.
It's like you know the game.
Yeah. It's weird, like I probably know the later game a bit better than the early game.
Not again.
He has three eyes there.
Somebody unplug him.
Alright, I'm putting my controller down because this is going to be a while.
What's happening?
But this is where we learn where the name Otacon comes from and that he is an otaku.
Yes. As if it was difficult to figure out, frankly.
Is it over?
Is it over?
No. Did you see he's clearly freaking out? Aren't you an IT nerd? Troubleshoot him.
Hey, you want me to ruin?
Connected to the VPN?
You want me to ruin the MGS1 Otacon for you forever?
Sure.
Imagine that the glass he's wearing is googly eyes.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray
Ninja's
Fox.
Gray
You said you were
Fox.
going to
No
ruin
doubt
him.
about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he
Zanzibar.
died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy
Wait
experiments.
a minute, Naomi, let me see your ID.
It happened right after you retired.
It,
My
the hunter
predecessor, Dr.
here,
Clark, was
the
in
sticker.
charge.
Under it says
Yes.
Jaeger.
He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
Oh, man.
He was killed
Take a
in an
shot.
explosion
You
in
need
his
it.
lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Naomi, I know
Apparently,
your
for the test
secret.
subject, they decided to use the body of a
Naomi
soldier
Jaeger.
who was recovered after
You
the
hunt
fall of
Naomi's.
Zanzibar.
And that was Grey Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes, but they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I've got Jaeger on
Today's
the brain,
genome soldiers
so
were
I'm
born
going
from
to
those
go and drink
experiments.
this
That's
entire
the
bar.
sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Anyway, that's why we had to send him
Naomi,
riding.
why didn't you tell us
Right.
about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
I think love is blooming.
Naomi,
In my
what happened to
pants.
Grey Fox after that?
Low hanging fruit.
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see.
That cutscene doesn't even happen until
But
the
even
second
if that
disc.
ninja is Grey Fox, the question is, why?
Or actually right before the
From what I
second
could
disc.
tell,
Because it happens
he didn't
after
know
he
who he
kills that
was.
wolf.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again until you kill him?
Until you kill him.
I'd rather not,
To death.
but maybe that's what he wants.
Do you know that you die if you experience death?
Well, yeah, 98% of all people who experience death die.
Stay in there.
That's actually probably a pretty real figure.
One of them?
Well, yeah, but you have to keep in mind that
I'm
there's
not.
a 2%
I
margin
always
there.
work alone.
Well, I mean, people have died and lived.
Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get
Are you an
out.
otaku too?
We can't stay here forever.
Yes. Let me tell you about My Little Pony. Oh no!
Your uniform is different from theirs.
You're the Metal Gear chief engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
Snake, let me tell you about my favorite anime,
know me?
Italia.
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
His name's
Sorry,
not
but
Christopher
no.
Fitz.
There's something that I've got to do first.
Christopher Randolph.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
There was another Christopher
hurt?
Randolph in the building that day, and I just didn't. I didn't
I'm
want to cause
okay.
a scene.
I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear
Metal
really
Gear.
designed for?
Here, now it's Snake playing the game.
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire. I already know
Aw,
that
dude,
Metal
that
Gear
would
is
be an
nothing but a
amazing stream.
nuclear-equipped walking death
Get David
mobile.
Hayter in.
Yeah.
Actually play with you.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
Maybe if I get to
The terrorists
MGS4.
are planning to use Metal Gear to
Yeah.
launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't
Save
know?
up like $2,000.
They're gonna put a
We'll pay
dismantled
for
warhead into
18
Metal
different
Gear's TMD
cameos.
missile module?
There we go.
Whoa.
Perfect.
From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal
We could
Gear's
go the
nuclear
dick move
launch
and just play
capability
MGS5
using a
with-
dummy nuclear warhead.
I almost said
This is
MGS5.
continuing work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss.
And I've thought,
Baker.
like, man, if I had the money,
No.
I would just collect up all the
A
lines
nuclear
from
missile on Rex?
MGS5 that he could replace.
So you really
And
did
then
And just have him re-record them.
No.
Yeah, just do a cameo
All
for
the
each
armament
line.
was built by a separate department.
Be like
and the
$6 a
president
line,
personally
but
supervised the final
Yeah.
assembly of the main unit.
I mean, there's so few lines in that, so
yeah.
you'd be basically safe.
I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's
But then you'd have to
equipped
do all
with
the
a Vulcan
cassette
cannon,
tapes
a
too.
laser, and a rail
And those,
Yeah.
he actually has a lot of lines in those. It'd probably be roughly around $20,000.
A railgun.
A
you
railgun.
said.
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high
So
velocities.
join our Kickstarter
The technology
today.
was originally developed for the
Donate.
SDI system and later
We have a
scrapped.
GoFundMe to
We were
replace
successful in miniaturizing
Kiefer Sutherland
in a
with
joint venture
David
between
Hayter.
Armstech and Rivermore
We've decided to
National
go with
Labs.
Indiegogo,
The
because that
railgun
way
is on
even if it
Rex's right
fails,
arm.
we don't have to
Metal
give you
Gear's
that.
main function is to
Yeah.
launch nuclear missiles.
Yeah.
You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on its back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry
Also,
nuclear
why not
missiles?
support our Patreon? Specifically designed.
Evan, I don't have a Patreon, do you?
Yeah,
yes,
that's not
I
all
do,
I think.
actually.
If Metal Gear fired only
going very
standard
well.
nuclear
I'm
missiles,
already all
then
the
they
way
should
up to
already
0
have all the
subscribers.
practical data they need.
I mean, you gotta put yourself out there to actually get subscribers.
Yeah, I'm still making the first video that's even going to be available on it for, you know, as an actual prize.
Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was
I'm
working
also
on a new
making
type of
behind the
nuclear
scenes
weapon.
for it for the $10 and up tier.
They were using
Nice.
Nova
Of
and
course, I don't
NIF
have any at the
laser
moment,
nuclear fusion testing
I
equipment
mean, it's good
and
to have a backlog
supercomputers.
for when people eventually do.
So they
come out.
developed a
Yeah.
new type of nuclear weapon.
Plus, it gives me an
in VR
opportunity to look
testing
over
lab,
all
huh?
the terrible tapes
Yes,
that I
but
did.
you can't use
Yeah.
virtual
Be
data
like,
on
yep,
a
this
battlefield.
is
They
this
would
is
need actual
background.
launch
It's
data.
behind the scenes. I'm actually very nervous.
These are some of the supercomputers.
I don't
if you link
really
these,
have an
you can
audience
test
for my
everything
video
in a
series. I have an
virtual
audience for my
environment.
music.
But it's all just theoretical.
And they usually
So
say the
this
best way to
exercise
do
was designed to
a
test the
Patreon
real
is to have
thing.
an audience already and then open it.
Yeah.
What did our
So you did
president
it backwards.
Yeah,
The
well, I
terrorists
mean,
launched that thing.
yes, but I really enjoy doing this video series and I want to keep doing it.
Damn,
So hopefully,
I'm
it's out
such
there.
a fool.
I do think it looks. I
All
do
my
think this
fault.
episode looks good at the very least, like the like layout of the scene and
The
everything.
truth is,
Yeah.
my grandfather was part
Think I
of the
look nice in the
Manhattan
suit.
Project.
I might have to keep doing that.
He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life.
And your father was a piece of shit.
And my father, he was born on August 6th,
Hey,
1945.
hey, okay.
The day
He
of
was
the
doing what he
Hiroshima
could.
bomb.
He
Make sure that people
God's
didn't
got a
know they
sense
had
of humor,
nukes.
all right.
fuck that. He was doing what he could to save his own fucking ass. He killed his wife.
Somebody had to abuse those children.
We must have the curse of nuclear
I mean,
weapons
spoilers.
written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind.
Basically learned that in
The one that wound up
GS2.
getting used was me. Using science to help
what,
mankind.
that's-
It's just in the movie.
That is, the fact that his dad was a dick.
That's enough.
Yeah.
crying. Pull
I
yourself
mean,
together.
how
Where
did
is
sleep
Metal
with
Gear?
his wife?
Where on this base are they keeping it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And all he did was commit suicide by driving
Rex
his
is in the
wheelchair into
underground
the hole.
maintenance base,
Where's that?
north of the communications tower.
I
But
mean,
it's
really,
a
who
long way
hasn't
there.
had that
The
thought?
emergency override system for the detonation code is there too.
Yeah, in the maintenance base.
I mean, if
control.
I had a bull, I'd probably
You
have that
better
thought.
hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished.
So I'm not in a
And
wheelchair.
since they haven't called for
I'm
me
in a
in few
wheeled
hours, they
chair
must not
right
need
now.
me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with
Stay
her.
away from
If
the
we
pool
can't
then.
override the launch,
By the way,
we'll
you
have to
can't use my
destroy
pool
Rex.
Damn it.
It's looking really good, actually. I think we're going to be able to go swimming this weekend.
Nice.
I'll show
I'll
you
be
the
the
way.
final judge.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
Do you know what
I don't
Rex
need
stands
you.
for?
I just need your brain.
I created
You
Rex.
put
It's
it
my
up
right,
somewhere.
my
Yes, I
duty
put it
to
up on
destroy
Twitter.
him.
Stands
And
for
it looked like... Go ahead.
stands for Metal Gear, refine,
Get a
exceed.
chance, try to escape.
Yeah.
When
I-
the coast is clear, I'll
That
contact
sounds
you
like
by
nonsense.
How am I
Awesome.
Specifically
supposed to
designed to
escape
justify
from an
Rex.
island?
Also, refine is spelled wrong.
So what?
Yeah.
I want you to hide somewhere. and
I'm
keep
pretty
me
sure we all know
informed. You
it's
this
called
place well,
Metal
don't you?
Gear Rex.
Of course I do.
Because
And
Rex
don't worry.
makes
I've
it
got
sound like a
this.
dog.
Do you know why it's called Metal Gear? Why the next one's called Metal Gear Ray?
It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja.
No.
Foxhound was gonna use them, but
Neither do
with
they.
this I'll be fine.
Because Ray go
Bad light and
fast?
all.
Good.
Because
Shaved
I
off all
want
the
Meryl to
edges.
watch
because
out.
Ray starts with R and has 3 letters. That's why it's called Ray.
Ah. They could have called him Metal Gear Ron.
Pretty much, yeah.
The engineer's okay.
Oh, they should
That's
do
a
that.
relief.
Should be it.
I want
Metal
you to look
Gear
after him.
Ron.
Where are you now?
Very close.
Over there.
It's just Ron stoppable from Kim Possible.
I was gonna say Ron from Parks and Rec.
Oh, Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Something's
get
wrong.
Nick Offerman
Did you
to
hear
do the
something?
voice.
Yeah.
Wasn't that some kind
Targeting.
of music?
It wouldn't be the
What
weirdest
did she
voice
look
for a
like?
Metal Gear.
She
True.
was wearing
In
the
Peace
same
Walker,
green uniform
you know
as
who
the
plays Metal Gear?
terrorists.
Miku.
Yes.
Miku Hatsune. I need to get further in that just so I can do that because I think
Disguise?
I'm gonna need
She
to do
had
an
such a
episode
cute
on
way
that
of
for
walking.
Sons of
She
Phantom.
kind of wiggles her behind.
You know,
That's
You
like
were
a full
really looking.
synthesizer you
Well,
can build.
she's got a
you do
very
know
cute
Peace
one.
Walker is
Way of
multiplayer.
walking, huh?
Yes, I've heard this. Would you be willing to come on an adventure with me?
She's disguised as the
I
enemy.
mean, you'd be
You'll have
going on
to
an adventure with
contact
me
her when
because
she's
I'd be the
alone.
one streaming it.
Yep.
There's only one place where we can
No,
be sure
I've
she's
technically
not
finished the
herself.
game. And I've even
Where's
fought
that?
Don't
the
be
monster
so
hunter
tense.
beast.
Nice. Did you go on the ghost hunting date?
Here, use this security card.
I've been on the... I think I did
Security
one of the
level
ghost hunting
4.
adventures, and I did one of the dates.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing
It's kind of
bothering
shocking how
you?
long it
Snake,
takes
your
to-
personal
Oh,
space
no,
is
friendly all of a
awful.
sudden.
No, nothing. Glad you're okay.
You're stressed.
Um,
Sorry, I spent a lot of time
I'm a
in
little
boxes.
nervous. Everyone else I've saved.
Anyway,
several
sorry, I
times.
cut over you.
Bad luck.
Forget
No,
to talk
it's all
to
good.
her.
I was just saying, it was surprising how long it took the series to get to
It
crouch
stands for
walking.
Otaku Convention.
Yeah,
And otaku's a guy like
MGS4
me
pretty
who likes
much.
Japanimation.
Yep.
And then they put it back
Japan was
into
the first country to
MGS,
successfully
yeah,
make bipedal
MGS3 for
robots.
3DS.
They're still the best in the
That
field of
and the
robotics.
over-the-shoulder
Speaking of
firing
police-
were the
Japanese
best
cartoons
things.
play
Hey, yeah,
some
that was
part
from
in that.
Police Knots, wasn't
Yes,
did.
speaking of police knots.
I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons.
It's the most successful anime
That's
in
what
its
all
homeland of
scientists say.
Japan.
I
And you just
became a scientist
hear
because I
Kojima
wanted to
furiously
make robots
beating
like the
it.
ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Now, would you rather play police knots
Just
or
sounds like a
snatchers?
childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science
Yep.
has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created
Hello?
by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is
Ah,
information.
Sure, I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, my my thing gave out.
It happens.
Should be reconnecting here in a minute.
Cool.
So,
Had a viewer. We don't want to keep them disappointed.
yeah. So I'll probably
Still haven't found Meryl?
cut off here in about
Snake.
10
the Warhead
minutes.
storage building that you're
Cool.
in has one floor
Okay,
above
I'm live
ground
again.
and
Sweet.
2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
Okay. Okay, let's do this. So, as already noticed, there's a Police Knots poster here,
Mm-hmm.
and over there,
Yep.
and over here, we have a PlayStation,
Hey, hey.
and a PlayStation controller, kind of.
That looks exactly like it. It looks exactly like the PlayStation Valentine's Day box I made when I was in grade school.
Nice. For who?
That it was, you know, in grade school, like all the kids would make Valentines for everybody in class.
Right, yeah.
So it was for me. Like the top would open up just like the disc tray, and they could put it inside.
Nice.
It was actually pretty well received. It was a rare moment when I was basically like one of the lower rungs of the social class, where everybody was like, "That's really cool."
I'm still a part of that social class.
Same, brother. Same.
Alright, go right here.
So the quarantine is weird in a lot of ways. Not necessarily because I'm like, ugh, there's nothing I can do. I'm not managing to meet new people. I'm miserable all the time. But because I'm not really sure how much my life is going to change once it stops.
And it's like, oh man, this quarantine started. I guess I'll just do what I always do.
Yeah, just live my life.
Except,
normally.
Without a steady source of income.
People telling me I shouldn't.
I'm just living my life at this point.
Yeah, dude.
Alrighty, let's go find Meryl, then we'll stop for the night.
Getting back into the groove after 10 years. I'm just gonna coast.
Yeah.
Become an old miser. Good.
Well, but will you become a heat miser?
No, I'll become a snow miser.
Ah, okay.
Give me that cold.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser.
You know, I've never watched those. Never seen them.
I've watched them, but like in grade school. How did he? Go here.
Ah! No! No!
That's the thing, is that like it's so imprecise to like move forward, because it's like if I move a little bit, he won't move far enough forward, but then if I press a little harder, he'll just run into him. What do you want, Sam?
Sam? Is that one of your cats?
Yeah, here. You came in here, you get to be on camera.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What do you want, huh?
I want to watch you assault people in the restaurant.
Alright.
Sam, that's not what's happening in the game.
Hold on, let me
Not the game.
put him out real quick.
Okay. Go for it.
Sam, I don't need you here. Alrighty.
Alright. Back at it?
Oh crap, someone's about to walk in here.
Uh-oh. Hide.
I am, don't worry.
Could have sworn I heard someone peeing in here.
And then he goes to the other toilet.
Oh, it just feels so safe and secure.
Okay, so hopefully the only person left should just be Meryl.
Should do a Christian ROM hack of this game. All you do is remove the weapons and claim that all the assault is just hugging.
Okay, I'm gonna save here because I'm pretty sure if
Snake, there's an old Chinese
Mei Ling.
saying, a scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. Einstein said it another way. He said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just theoretical stuff. I wanted to make things for people. The Soliton radar system or the Codex system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich too. But he was used like a tool. Used to make a
He did
horrible
all those
killing
things
machine.
to those children.
Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
yes, that's the answer. They make you make horrible things, so we'll just stop making things.
Yes, good. Let's do that. ... That's it. Cast horrible votes, so let's just stop voting.
Hey Meryl.
What's up, baby?
And gonna catch her with the pants down.
Don't move.
Basically, you have to like chase her immediately in there to like
That's
get her
the
pants
second
loose,
time I've been
basically.
able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
Maze
What do
Adler.
you mean?
Don't remember her
Hey,
real name.
Men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
It's right there.
This is no
Meryl
time to
Silverberg.
try and hit on
Oh,
the
yeah.
snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right.
Yes, I'm sure that's how it
Not
works.
yet. After all, I was disguised as
Debbie
a
Mae
G-Men
West.
soldier.
David Mae
Why'd
West,
you
yeah.
change? You'd be a lot better off.
She hasn't
dressed
done
than
terribly much.
I got tired of disguising
Well, she was
myself.
Meryl in this
Truth
and
is,
in MGS4.
the uniform smelled
Yeah.
like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound
She was in
way back.
Despicable
When
Me.
guys like you and my uncle
She was
were in it.
Kotemon
None of that gene
in
therapy
Digimon
like there is
Frontier,
today.
Island
You
of
guys
Lost
were
Digimon.
real
I
heroes.
have not watched
There are
Digimon
no
Frontier.
heroes in war.
She's
All the heroes I know are
the
either
Naruto
dead or
Shippuden,
in
the
prison.
movie is
One or the
Tsunade.
other.
But Snake,
Oh, is she in
you're
the
a
show?
hero, aren't you?
I'm just a
I
man
don't
who's good
know.
at what he does.
This is called
killing.
this is film
There's
roles,
no
so she
winning
might
or
be in the
losing
show
for
as
a
well.
mercenary.
Yeah,
The
if
only
she's
winners in
Tsunade
war
in the
are
movie,
people.
then she's probably
That's right.
Tsunade
and
in the
you
show,
fight
too.
for
Yes,
the
she's
people.
Tsunade
I
in
never
the
fought
show.
for anyone but
Naruto
myself.
and Naruto
I've got no
Shippuden.
purpose in life.
And
no ultimate
Naruto
goal.
Mission Protect the
Come
Waterfall
on.
It's only
Village
when I'm
and
cheating death
Naruto
on the battlefield.
Konoha
the only
Annual
time I feel
Sports
truly
Festival.
alive.
Seeing other people
So, yeah,
die
she's
makes you
known
feel alive, huh? You
to
love
play
war
characters
and don't
that,
want
you
it to
know,
stop? Is it the same
have
with all
prominent
great soldiers
breasts.
throughout history?
She's Gigi from Harvey
My
Birdman.
codec was broken.
Which one's Gigi?
Shouldn't you just
Gigi
be
is
happy
the
we
slut
met up
one.
like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So
The one that has like a
like
relationship with
me, huh?
everybody except for
Yeah.
Harvey,
You've
Oh,
got
yeah,
but
yeah.
ends up marrying
Oh,
him. I think.
see. First
Or
it's
trying to
my
marry him.
eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
Yeah. Yes, now I remember.
Yeah.
Hey, she has pants.
Termite Queen and the Angry
So, Snake,
Beavers.
how are the negotiations
Oh
going?
man, it's been a while since I
No progress.
watched Angry Beavers.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal
Or-
Gear, or
We override the
For
detonation,
detonation code.
code. You got the card keys from Baker?
card keys. You mean this?
Where are the others?
Then yeah,
there
she's
should
been
be
in like a
3
bunch
keys.
of anime games.
This is all I've got.
Warcraft
Where could the other
3.
two be?
I
All
have
the
no
Naruto
idea, but they must be
games.
somewhere. If
Lost
we
Track
can't find
2,
them, we'll
she's
have
in
no
God of War
choice but to
Ascension.
destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear
And
is underground
so,
mission base to the
so
north.
she's one of the main
Me
ones
too.
I need to get
I
a
know this
signature
place
from.
better than you do.
You'll just slow me
Yeah.
down. You don't have enough battle
I got
experience.
a friend of
won't
mine,
slow you down,
one
I
who was
promise.
watching the stream. I don't know if they still are. They got me
Then you can
a
shoot.
signature from Quentin Flynn
I
for
don't like to
MGS2.
waste bullets.
Awesome.
So that one's down.
Got it.
Of course, I got Phil Lamar. I got
I'll be careful.
David Hayter, Tara Strong.
You know, I don't use makeup the way
Um,
other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the
else?
mirror.
Hayter,
I've
Tara
always
Strong.
despised that kind of woman.
What's her name? The one who messed up the signature.
I always dreamed of becoming a soldier.
The lady who plays Olga. You were talking to her about
It wasn't really my dream.
about one of her other roles, and she got distracted
father.
and messed up the signature.
He was killed
Oh
in action when I
yeah,
was younger.
that was the one.
Vanessa
with,
Marshall.
Following your father's footsteps.
That's it. Yeah.
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier,
I was
I could
asking her if
understand
she
him better.
Was correctly credited as Samus in the
I
first
thought I
Metroid
was
Prime
until
game.
today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life.
And she was
But
like,
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
lie to
Somebody else
myself
mentioned it.
anymore.
I don't remember
It's
doing
time
that.
took
I was
a
like,
hard
oh.
look at myself.
The internet
I
says
wanna
you
know
did it.
who I
Who
am,
are we gonna
what I'm
believe?
capable of. I
Yeah,
wanna know
pretty much.
why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get
I-
that
Nice.
chance in a while.
Yeah.
You should wash
So-
your face too while you're at it.
There's a possible hypothetical
This isn't a training
situation where,
exercise.
like,
Our lives are
I
riding
might be
on
faced
this.
with a rock and
There
a
are
hard
no
place when it comes
heroes
to
or
signatures.
heroines. If you lose, you're one.
So if I ever got to meet, so if I ever had to meet Nana Mizuki, who is a
Unfortunately, it's out of
Japanese
ammo.
voiceover artist,
Where'd you get that
and I
desert
only
meat?
got to get one
Found it in the
signature,
armory. It's a
I'd be in a
50
rock and a hard
action
place
express.
because on one
There
hand,
was a SOCOM pistol
she's the
too, but I
Japanese
chose
voice for
this.
Paz in Metal Gear
So I got
Solid
a
Peace
leftover,
Walker.
huh?
Okay.
Isn't that gun
And
big
obviously
for a
I
gun?
want all of my
Don't
Metal Gear
worry,
stuff
I can
signed.
handle it.
Yes.
On the other
Here's my
hand,
45.
she plays Hinata in
Listen,
Naruto.
I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years
So it's
old.
like, if I only
I'm
got
not
one
comfortable with
signature,
it
which
now.
one would I want?
That is a good point.
Is there anyone that
If we're gonna go to the north,
that's
we'll
like
have
that
to
for
go to
you?
the
Like if you
commander's
only
room on this floor.
got to have like one
The
thing
overland route is
signed?
blocked by glaciers.
You know, I'm
The door
not
to the commander's
a
room
big
is security level
signature
5.
guy. I'm more about
This
a
card will
picture.
open it.
Yeah.
It was
Which I
inside
think
the
works
pocket
for
of the
pretty much
uniform I was
everything.
wearing.
Yeah.
Looks
I don't
like
have a
he
lot
must
of
have been
stuff that I
guarding
really
someplace
want signed.
important.
Like, the only signature I think I have in this house is Jake signed one of my ukes
Nice.
at a show of his, and that was about it.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I know this place
I
better
don't
than
know.
you.
Yeah.
I'll be point
Miyamoto,
man.
I guess. I'm
Follow
not,
me.
I don't really consider myself a huge fan of his. But I'm a big
What about
fan
Koji
of
Kondo?
Koji Kondo? Yeah,
That's
but that
strange.
wouldn't really
There's
be
no
a hard
guard.
one. I'd find
What
whatever
happened to the
sell.
music?
I'll keep a
I know,
lookout. Make sure you're ready,
Link's
okay?
Awakening.
Yeah. So,
'Cause-
I guess one last thing you can do here before I
Okay.
shut off for the night. If you go up to her and just stare at her in first person, she'll like slowly get
Yeah.
redder and redder.
What?
baby.
What is it?
Yeah. How you doing, Meryl? Don't you bother with that Johnny fella.
What are you staring at?
He ain't cool. He can't.
But you have to do this for like 5 minutes for her to become like really, really red.
Come on, Snake.
So I'm just gonna leave it on this as we turn off the stream.
Don't stare at me
We
like
head
that.
out to a brand new horizon. Like she's already more red than the delay on the
Yeah.
Twitch. Although
What are
that
you
may be because
doing?
of capturing.
We've got to
Though
get
what's
a
funny
move
is that like the one on stream is like way more like natural color than the one on the TV. The one on the
What?
TV
Yeah.
is like
What
very
is it?
blue.
Yeah, well, it's because that's different. Like it seems like the one on Twitch stream is doing more of a direct
What are you
capture.
staring at?
Yeah.
And the one that's through Discord is far more encoded
Come on,
and
Snake.
compressed.
Well, I mean, the one
So
on
you get
Discord is
more
the same one that's on the stream.
I mean, where they're how they're capturing and
Don't
displaying.
stare at me
Yeah.
like that.
It looks like Discord's has a lot more compression on it.
Yeah.
It
But I
should-
mean, like on
What are you doing?
on my
We've got to get a
TV,
move
like
on.
it's like
Oh,
it looks like there's a blue hue over it.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like the configuration of your television.
What?
Yeah.
What is it?
So now, if we get out of scope and look at her, she should now be pretty red. Anyways, let's save. Goodbye, everybody.